Hello there, welcome to this latest video. I'm glad that you got this far and that you're even interested in watching this plane track. It's taken me a while to get this video together, so I'm going to talk you through the beginning and then just leave the rest out there for people to watch. It's a plane track of a Boeing P-8A Poseidon, which you'll see in a minute on the flight tracker after this plane. This was the plane I tracked beforehand, just to while I was getting everything ready to look for other planes before I found the one this video is actually about. I was pretty reluctant at first to actually post this video because of it's a US Navy plane. What it was doing in the Mediterranean, I don't know, but as long as you can see on the flight tracker, and this is the other plane I was just tracking on, Boeing 777. So now I moved on, I saw, as you can see, the Boeing P-8A Poseidon from the United States Navy. Tele. That should be from, I don't know, from Italy. As you can see out in the Atlantic Ocean, he was circling already there looking for something. I've pointed the finger below there on the left. I obviously caught this just by coincidence, looking over the Mediterranean as I do, and it's just circling at an altitude of 12,000 feet. So he was quite low on the horizon. It wasn't easy, as you'll see during the footage, but I managed to track it a bit. Quite a while. I did you're going to see the screen recordings where you will see the actual footage of how I recorded it on the iPad. She'll be starting in a second. I hope you enjoy it. So the recording now is actually on the Tele lens, Tele objective, so it's for the further distance, which is also for astrophotography and so on, which are also for my other videos of tracking objects at a far distance. So on the upper left box, which you see there, is the wide angle view. That is always practical to have in there to see actually where you're even pointing the device. Otherwise you don't really have a clue in the dark, as you can see on the Tele lens. So you cannot zoom on the Tele lens. The pictures taking is going to be in this example in 4K, so you can zoom in afterwards and use the frames to go in there, but there is no actual zooming to do here. So I'm trying to look for the object in the rectangle, because that's where this Tele lens view is, exactly fits in there. So I'm going to let you go through it. Let me know what you think. As I say, it's a Navy plane out there looking for something, I don't know what. When you look at the close-ups later in the video, one hell of a plane. Hell of a lot of lights on it. Enjoy watching the video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. This is the spearhead of the US Navy for air-to-water submarine or vessel control, I put it, because when you look on the Boeing website, this thing is just A seriously pimped 737. Surprising thing is, what you could look at was the traveling speed of it was not actually that high due to the circling it was doing. So it must have found something, or must have been looking for something. So there's the first flash. I hope my neighbor's not gonna kill me for doing this, but you can't really see much. Oh, actually get the rectangle in. It should be aligned. So I should see what's in the green rectangle there, so it's gonna disappear, but it's trying to disappear behind the tree. This is where the tree gets in the way. Showing you another flight track clip in a minute to show how far that. Resembles to see how far that thing is away from my location. It's typical that there's an object move. In this case, it's the tree, which is a nice tree, staying where it is. There's still another loop. So I am, of course, the blue dot next to Estepona there. That thing's quite far away. So I'll let you go through this. Keep watching. I hope people are interested in these videos. Nice to know. A comment in between would be nice to see if it's even if people are interested. So that tree keeps on getting in the way there, but look at the circling he's doing there. So he's doing a certain flight pattern. Bet you there's some pilot out there which would know exactly what he's doing or what he's looking for. enough of that recording there. We're going to be moving on there. I left it all on. Sorry for leaving it so long. We can see there the route that's taken. We start tracking it then. It's been long enough. So we're moving on to the actual recording from the Tele lens. So this is actually already locked on, as you can see here. There's 1, 2, 3 visible permanent, and then there's some extra flashing going on there. And this is zoomed in. So zoomed in here, it means I've taken the footage in Final Cut Pro and I have just scaled it in, and because the 203 has done a great job tracking it, getting it centralized in the picture and keeping it there without having to do an extra stabilization, makes it much easier. I don't need to have that extra step in there, and it keeps it a little bit more natural. But look at those lights, don't they look so freaking weird? Why are the two so close together? Now look at this going into half speed, so it's a shame we couldn't see more detail on the plane. But the thing that gets me here is that why can I always see so much light and we don't see any reflection off the hull of the plane? On this one I can understand that things shouldn't be seen. Well, they don't really want it to be seen. I can understand that. It's also flying out there where not far, well, it's flying below where all air traffic, other air traffic is, which is going to Africa, North Africa, over that way, or traveling up from south, north, heading up either towards Portugal or through Spain up through to France and the rest of Europe, or you get a lot of traffic. So seeing that thing out there was pretty cool. I just hope I don't get in big trouble for showing this, but then again, its flight tracker was on. This is how I found it, so I wouldn't know it would be there otherwise, because finding this in the dark is pretty difficult. This one's moving a bit different, isn't it? So there, I managed to catch on to it. Look at those Look at that. That's so strange, isn't it? As much footage as I capture for airplanes flying at night. Even if you can see the direction they're flying at. The lights on each wing, on the body, on the tail, up front towards the nose of the plane, depending on which lights they choose to put on there. It's I don't know. Pilot would be great to know that which lights are obligatory, or which they have to have on, and which are by choice, or which are, yeah, it would be great to know. Coming to the end of the minute, so you can try keep on watching this. As I say, I think they're planes. The other one on Flight Tracker, I can say this one looking a bit more. Yeah, 3 clear dots. I'll leave it up to you. I hope you enjoyed the video.